Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome, Cappers Nation Game Day Live Sunday edition, where we break down the NFL. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Kyle Johnson. Feeling like an a-hole after yesterday. Feel like I should put the hoodie up to start the day. And feel like I got a hangover. Hangover from the Saturday games. The misery of Saturday. Wow. How's everybody's Sunday morning going? Welcome. Curtis, good morning, fellow degenerates. Good morning, everybody that is already here. Ronald, Phillip, Russ, Lamont, John, Darren, Curtis, Brad, M. Davis, Mike, JSN. Yeah, what the WT? What the hell happened yesterday? Wow, it's getting hot in here to start. Yesterday, I don't know. I can't tell you anything that good that came out of yesterday, with the exception of the one lean that we gave out on the Oregon plus the points, outright winner. Other than that, there's nothing to celebrate about. Break the bookie, absolutely upset Saturday. Bad day yesterday. Matthew, you were on the bridge contemplating. Nothing is ever that bad in the world where you need to be on the bridge and contemplating. But as far as gambling goes, it was probably safe to say that we were all on bridge watch yesterday. Louisiana, welcome. Absolutely. Yesterday was a dog day. And the crazy thing was, even when we gave out dogs, they still didn't win. Dropped our free play on Wisconsin plus 10. They hung in until the end, and then they just got murdered. I didn't watch that game. Watched absolutely nothing of that game. K3N 5T. Absolutely, we don't stop here. We might have had a bad. Actually, bad doesn't even sum up the day we had yesterday. In all my years of sports betting, and it's been a long time. Obviously, not longer than some of you guys out there, because some of you guys out there are older than me, obviously. But in my years of betting on sports, I have not seen a disaster of a day that we call yesterday. I've seen it before. I have. I'm not going to lie. I've seen it before. I've seen it quite a few times, but I have not seen it in a extremely long period of time. It was a straight-up disaster yesterday, and you know what? We might as well address that right here and right now, because I like to be straight up and honest with everybody out there. Now, how's the audio? Let's do that before I jump right into it. Audio okay? Before we jump right into it, let me just make sure the audio is good. Audio good. Excellent. Good deal. First, before we jump into it, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you should. And if you followed me on Twitter yesterday, you got even more losers. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you do. I'm going to post a link in the comments right now. I'm going to post another free play later in the day for everybody that follows me on Twitter. I'm going to post... There's a link to my Twitter at CapNationKyle. Make sure you guys follow it. I will be posting a free play there later today. And we can have a nice bounce back. Now, let's address what happened Saturday. Or, for lack of what didn't happen Saturday. It's We've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this a long time. Put on the purple glasses for luck. I could do that. Hold on. I got my Intrepid clothing glasses. They still got the sticker on them. Is that okay? Is that okay, Curtis? G&G, what's the most I've lost in a row? I went on a horrible run. What year was it? It was 07, 2007? 2007, here you go, Curtis. 2007, I think I lost like 14 in a row or something. It didn't matter what I did. Looked backwards, it didn't matter. I mean, you could have gave me a winner and whatever it was, I could have bet on it. It went the opposite way. So we got the purple on for good luck today, as Curtis just says, because I'm a people pleaser. But as far as yesterday goes, yeah, GG, it was bad. I'm glad that was, 11 years ago. And that was actually during the baseball season. It didn't matter what. I mean, got beat by walk-off after walk-off. Lamont, thank you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Absolutely. I thank you. Thanks from Germany. We definitely have a lot more free games to give out. We definitely have a lot more winners to wheel and deal. But as far as yesterday goes, guys, I want to recap yesterday real quick just to calm the critics that say we don't recap what we do. We had a disaster of a Saturday. It happens. It's been a long time since I've seen a Saturday like that. Or any day like that, for that matters. We lost every premium play that we put out. No joke. We lost every premium play. We actually missed our guaranteed Saturday play. Speaking of our guaranteed Saturday play, we stick to our policy and we stick to our word, because at the end of the day, that's all you got is your word. And we refunded everybody's money. And I'm telling you, it was a lot of money. And I do apologize for the losers yesterday. I know some people say don't apologize for them. But, I do feel bad because you guys are trusting in us to deliver a service and win. And we had an awful day. And, it happens. And lost our free play. Lost another free play we gave out on here. Lost a bunch of leans. I think the only lean we won was the Oregon plus 3.5. West Virginia shit the bed. Premium play for us, JSN. I can't give a premium. I might have something for you. I'm not going to divulge it just yet. I do have some free plays for you guys that should definitely put money in your pocket. But if you want premium plays, we've got 2 big ones today, and they're on sale, buddy. You can go and get them just because we lost a couple free plays. Absolutely, Mike. Vegas don't lose in the long run. However, if you're able to beat them, that's a whole different story. And we've been able to beat them year after year. And we might be having a good morning, Karen. Welcome to the show. Mike, JSN, everybody else that's tuning in. We might have had a bad day yesterday, and it is what it is. And I try and tell people we don't look at things week to week. I look at things long term, moving forward long term. It's what you do long term. It's not about what we do this week or last week, or the week before. It's about what you're able to do over a long period of time to be successful. Because just because you have a winning week this week, you might lose next week. Whereas we're having an off week. We're actually having an off week and a half. And it happens. But overall, long term, we're good. Football season, we're good. College football season, we're profitable. NFL season, we're profitable. Yes, Mike, I did get them. Thank you. So it's what you do long term. It's not about what you do short term. And you might have an off week this week, but you're going to bounce back next week. And that's exactly what we're going to do starting today. So yesterday is in the record books for one of the worst days that we have had. And I'm glad to get it over with. I'm glad to wake up on Sunday morning feeling refreshed and ready to go. And it's the NFL Sunday. What's not to love about that, guys? What's not to love about that? But first, before we start breaking down the games, if you guys are just tuning in, welcome to the show. Welcome to Cappers Nation Live. We go live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, every Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Saturdays, we break down college football. Sundays, we break down the NFL. And Thursdays, we break down all sports. All right, guys? So welcome to the show. We post daily free play videos on the Cappers Direct YouTube channel. And if you haven't already done so, please do give us a thumbs up on the video. Give everybody a thumbs up that participates. We get a lot of participation, user interaction. If you're new to the channel, please do give us a thumbs up on the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work and the free plays and leans. We might have lost yesterday, guys, but we're going to have a nice bounce back today. As well as give everybody a thumbs up, not just myself, but everybody that participates in the live chat. You guys deserve it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys. Not only do we go live, but we have daily free play videos where we give out a free play every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, rain or shine. The best way to subscribe while you're watching this video, that way you don't lose the video. You can subscribe while you're watching the video. You're going to see the Cappers Direct logo in the bottom right-hand corner of the video. Just hover your mouse over it. It pops up a small little window. Click that subscribe button, and you're good to go. Also, if you're on your phone or your tablet, all you got to do is just turn it, go from the vertical view, turn it sideways. It'll pop up a small little subscribe box. Hit that subscribe button, and you're good to go as well. The main benefit, and the reason why I always preach to people, sign up or subscribe to the YouTube channel, is you're going to get notified every single time we put out a video. All right, it doesn't matter if it's live like this or if it's a pre-recorded video like we put out for our daily free plays. If we put out a video, you'll be notified and you're on your way to making money because our free plays actually cash. We might have lost yesterday, but if you go back and look at the record, we've won a shit ton of our free plays, especially as of lately. Free plays have actually been hot. Yesterday kind of cooled them off, but you know what? I'm pretty sure we've got a winner that we're going to discuss in the Pittsburgh Steelers-Cincinnati Bengals game. But we've got it. We've got that breakdown coming up. Good morning, Devin, Sean, James, Matthew, everybody else that's just tuning in. Yeah, Curtis, we get a lot of those. We get a lot of those butt heads every now and then. Yesterday was par for the course. It was funny. We had plenty of the haters from another service come over here and start posting on our YouTube channel or on the live view. It was funny. They posted the same comments. After we booted one, he came right back and posted another one. Somebody just oh. Hold on, buddy. Yeah. Kobe Brown, you're watching the wrong feed, buddy. Hold on, I'll post the live feed for you, although you're not here yet. There you are, Kobe. I see you coming in. Kobe, yeah, you know, the premiums today actually look really, really good. Sorry, reading comments. Yeah, I just posted a link to the, I seen you comment on the old video, so I posted it. Yeah, Mike, to the haters, they never get to me, bud. I actually take it with a grain of salt and I smile. I take it with a grain of salt and I smile. Because I know at the end of the day, we will be profitable. All right, guys, let's get ready to jump right into the program. For everybody that's new to us, guys, welcome. We've got some big things planned for everybody today. We've got two big premium plays on the board for all of our premium play clients. Thank you, Mike. I do appreciate that. And we're doing the special that we ran yesterday one more time for everybody that's on the fence. If you got it, Greta Boy Jay, good morning. If you missed yesterday, be thankful you missed yesterday's premium plays. Right? Yesterday's premium plays were a disaster, but we'll take care of all our clients. We'll make sure everybody makes some money. We'll win some money back today on 2 big games today. But what we're doing, guys, if you're on the fence, we've got our Cappers Nation 3-day special going on. You're going to end up with Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Remember, guys, Tuesday we've got the start of the NBA season, and we will be playing that day. All right? So you're going to get NFL, Major League Baseball if we have a play, as well as the NBA on Tuesday. It's $149 for 3 days of our premium plays. Premium plays are normally $1,000 a week, $3,000 a month. You can get our premium plays for just $149 today for 3 days, or you can get 5 days of them for an extra $50. So for $199, you can get 5 days of our premium plays. Obviously, that's the better bang for your buck per day. You get it right on the website, cappersdirect.com. Obviously, I got to talk about the promotions, guys, before I get into the games, because ultimately, that's what pays for me to be here. So, best way to get them is just go to our website, cappersdirect.com. Click on the premium play tab. I'm going to post a link right here. Click that link, takes you right to the link. That show special for 3 days and $199 for 5 days. Those show specials will be ending today. As soon as the games start, those specials will be going off the website. Both of our premium plays are early games today, so you don't want to miss them. All right, guys? And remember, you get instant access as soon as we post it. Curtis, no, the consensus plays are not included in the premium play package. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. Let's get straight into our first game day breakdown. If you guys watched our video yesterday, then you already saw one of the free plays that were given out. We're going to break down that game to start. Going to break down that one to start, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers Cincinnati Bengals game, guys. Let's dive right into it. Remember, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified every time we put out a free play. Game 261, 262, guys. Steelers, Bengals. Line on that game opened up Cincinnati -3. As of last night, line was down to 1.5. It's currently sitting same spot, 1.5, guys. Total opened up at 54.5. That total is down to 50.5. All right, that total is down 4 points total. Steelers sitting 2-2-1 straight up, 2-3 against the spread. Bengals are 4-1 straight up, 4-1 against the spread. Bengals have been a good team to bet on this year so far. That's funny, you guys talk about BetterX. What was the score in that Navy game yesterday? I'll tell you if he won or not. Let's see what that score was. He was the talk of town yesterday. Let me tell you. He was the talk of the town yesterday. Yep, BetterX won yesterday. He bet one game yesterday, guys. He bet Army -14.5. And if you heard the rumors about the guy who bet $260,000 on Army -14.5 all over town, LGZ, what's going on, buddy? That was BetterX yesterday. He hit up William Hill, the South Point multiple times, and the MGM Grand. He won 52-3, I just checked. So yeah, BetterX had a huge score yesterday. He got all his money back all in one day. Everything he was down so far in the last 3 weeks, he got back on Army yesterday. And if you go look at William Hill, the Army game was their number one bet dollar-wise game between Vegas and New Jersey as far as college football, the early games. There was more money on Army than there was any other game. So the casinos lost big on Army yesterday. All right, let's back to the Steelers and the Bengals game. Top team trends. Cincinnati is 8-2 against the spread the last 10 games at home against prolific scoring teams averaging 27 points per game or more. Steelers averaging 28.6, guys. Pittsburgh is 0-7 against the spread after a straight-up win. Pittsburgh is also 15-2 on the under on the road against weak defensive teams, allowing more than 24.5 points per game. Head-to-head trends. Pittsburgh is 8-3 straight up and 17-4 against the spread against Cincinnati since 1999. All right, guys, the Steelers have absolutely owned and dominated the Bengals straight up and against the spread, dating back 21 meetings. As Russ just said, Pittsburgh is enjoying a 6-game winning streak in this series, including 4 straight at Cincinnati. Yeah, Karen, the one time we don't bet his games, he absolutely hammers them yesterday. Hammers them. Guys, the Bengals enter Week 6's game against the Steelers at home, sitting a nice 4-1. And looking to avenge both of last year's losses to the Steelers with a big win today. The Bengals are coming in with 2 straight wins where they beat the Dolphins last week 27-17 and the Falcons the week prior in a nail-biter 37-36. The Pittsburgh Steelers guys are entering Week 7, that was college. Week 6, needing a big win and some much-needed momentum after a blowout win over the Falcons last week, beating Matt Ryan and the Falcons 41-17. Big Ben and the Steelers need a win here. They absolutely need a win here. With both teams averaging high scoring, guys, it's no surprise 4 out of the 5 games that the Steelers have played have gone over. As well as the Bengals are also on a 4-1 on the over this year as well. So combined, out of the 10 games the two teams have played, they're 8-2 on the over. Last week, the Bengals games went over the total of 48 as well. G&G, yeah, he does have some big nuts to lay it on Army. I was a little scared. Mike, yeah, I'll definitely go over where the money's at as well. The Steelers' defense leads the league with 19 sacks, guys. There is absolutely zero question that they're going to be in the face and making contact with Andy Dalton all day, often, early, and throughout the entire contest, making his life as difficult as possible on the field. All right. The Bengals' ability to run the ball will definitely help in their favor to keep the Steelers' defense at bay as much as they can. That's for sure. If the Steelers are able to stop the run, it's going to make things very, very difficult for old Andy Dalton. All right. Speaking of Andy Dalton, he's off to a hot start this year, guys. Big Ben, he just finally hooked up with Antonio Brown last week for 2 touchdowns. Look for big things out of those two this week as well. The Bengals pass rush, guys, they're no slouching crew either. And they should have many opportunities to get to Big Ben. Big Ben's a big, slow fella, and they should definitely have an opportunity to put their hands on him. The team that is able to control the line of scrimmage is definitely 100% going to have the upper hand here. The Steelers averaging 28.6 points per game on offense, as well as the Bengals averaging 30.6. The Steelers' defense limiting teams to 26.6 points per game, as well as the Bengals sitting at 26 on defense as well. The Steelers' offense averaging 321 passing yards per game and just 84 on the ground with Mr. James Conner. The Bengals offense averaging 272 in the air as well as 95 on the ground. Offensive performance, it's very similar, although the Steelers have been averaging about 50 yards in the air with Big Ben more than the Bengals. The Steelers' defense has been limiting teams to 296 yards in the air and 105 on the ground. So teams have been able to move the ball against the Steelers. And you know what? It's the exact same thing with the Bengals. Bengals defense giving up 277 yards in the air as well as 118 yards on the ground. We gave out a free play on this on yesterday's daily video. If you watch yesterday's daily video, we gave out a free play on it. Lamont, by theory, they're not an over team. However, 4 out of 5, they're 4-1 on the over this year as well. And they've been involved in quite a few shootouts so far. And their defense has given up plenty of plenty of touchdowns and points. Teams have been putting up a lot of points against the Bengals, against the Steelers and the Bengals. Both teams averaging 26 points or more on defense given up. Just right there, as well as averaging 28.5 and 30.5 for the Bengals. So it's in our opinion, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Regardless of what happens, Andy Dalton's going to put some touchdowns up on the board. And as LGG just said, their secondary suspect, and that's why teams like the Bengals and the Steelers, when they go up against a weak secondary, they're definitely going to have an opportunity for some deep balls and some huge plays. So, guys, free play on this game, if you didn't watch our video, is the over 50.5. Free play, Steelers, Bengals, over 50.5. I'm going to put that in the comments here. Crypto, absolutely going to be a big bounce back day today, and we absolutely need it. It was a misery of a day yesterday. If you missed the beginning of the show, you need to watch it because we addressed it. It was a disaster yesterday. But you know what? The good thing about today, couldn't get any worse than yesterday, let me tell you. It could not get any worse, and we're going to have a nice bounce back day today. James, he tells a certain few people. I do know him personally. So I do hear his plays. He does text them to me. I do get them. I don't endorse them. I don't tell you to bet them. I don't endorse his plays. I don't tell you guys to go bet them. The only reason we talk about him is he's fun to talk about, because anybody that's willing to go take $260,000 and put him on Army yesterday, not only was that one hell of a play, but that just shows the set of nuts that this guy has, that he's willing to go take $250,000, over $250,000, and put him on Army. Absolutely insane. But boy, did he hammer him. Guys, if you're just now tuning in, do us a favor. Do everybody a favor. Give everybody a thumbs up, especially for all the participants that participate in the live chat. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to put in to bring you guys free leans, free plays, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and then live show 3 days a week. We go live Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time, breaking down all sports. Saturdays we go live 9 a.m. Eastern, breaking down college football. And then Sunday we go live 9 a.m. Eastern, like we are today, breaking down the NFL. So do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified each and every single time we put out a free play. All right, guys? Also, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be posting a free play on Twitter later today. So here's a direct link to my Twitter account. That way you guys can follow me directly on Twitter. Yeah, Brad, the Chiefs and the Pats is going to be a good game. Princess Chachu, welcome. Welcome to the show. You're playing the Chargers plus 1.5 and the Falcons -3. I like that. Chargers scare me a little. Falcons I like. Russ, he is. Absolutely is, Russ. He's got a big bankroll. Jensen, welcome. Tedrick, welcome. We just broke down the free play that we gave out in yesterday's daily video. That's all we've done so far. And we went over, everybody's been going over, giving the video a thumbs up and a like and subscribing to the YouTube channel. Welcome to the show, Tedrick. All we gave out, if you scroll up in the comments, you'll see all we gave out was the over 50.5 as a free play between the Steelers and the Bengals. We got some more free plays and leans coming up in the show as we break down games. Ace splits likes the Titans in the under. Guys, if you're new to the channel or you normally don't post, do us a favor. Go ahead and post a comment. Tell us who you guys like. Matter of fact, before we break down the next game, I'd love to see who you guys like. We got 97 people watching live right now just on the YouTube side. And there's probably only a dozen or so people that participate in the live chat. Maybe 2 dozen. So if you guys are watching, do us a favor. Post a comment in the section. Let us know who you like. I'd love to see who you guys like today. So do us a favor. Post that in there. Let's see what you guys like. Nick likes the Bears -4. I like that one too. Steven likes the under on the Cowboys in Jacksonville. Those look good. G&G likes the Jags. That looks good. The only problem, Steven, I see with the under on the Cowboys in Jacksonville game is sometimes when you get 2 shitty teams playing each other, there's prone for some high scoring. Darren likes the Bucks, the Falcons, and the over. James like a 3-team tease, Atlanta, Minnesota, and Pittsburgh. Louisiana likes Jags and the under. What does BetterX do for a living? Russ would like to know. He, I don't know if I could say it, but it's not really my place to say, but he owns multiple franchises where he made most of his money. And not in food franchises, in like home warranty, home repair type things. Nick, he doesn't bet for a living. He just bets for fun. But he is a lifetime winner confirmed by the director of trading over at the William Hill. Luciano, yep, Cowboys can't score. Their defense can. Maynard likes the Chargers. Russ likes the Jets. I like the Jets too. Brian likes the Redskins. LGZ, all Sunday night games go under so far, and the games in London go over. Greta Boy J likes the Tennessee money line, the Falcons under, and the Redskins over. Brad Bengals, the play, guys. Trust me, Big Ben is not good on the road. Ace splits likes the Colts. Luciano, Jets spanked the Colts today, ? Devin Hall, what do I think about the Tampa Bay game? The Bills, Texans, under. Awesome, guys. I appreciate everybody commenting. Mike says the home dogs all cover today. Excellent. Keep posting, guys. Absolutely love it. Love to see what you guys like. As Crypto said, Big Ben usually plays great in Ohio. Peaches and cream, Tony. Lamont likes New England and the Tom Brady over his passing yards. Lamont, what's that prop at for Tom Brady's passing yards, out of curiosity? Pretty sure Cincinnati's in Ohio, last time I checked. Love seeing the comments, guys. Love seeing them. For all you guys that are watching this archived, if you're not watching the live chat version, you're missing out. Everybody's posting what they like. Before we jump into the next game day breakdown, all right, guys, let's jump right into the next game on the schedule to break down. For everybody that's just tuning in, welcome to Cappers Nation Live, your weekly all things sports betting show, guys. We go live 3 days a week, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we break down all sports. Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern, where we break down college football and put you guys on a bunch of free plays and leans, as well as Sundays like we do today. Sunday is the NFL edition, where we break down the NFL and put you guys on some free plays, free leans, and we have a party. All right, guys. Ace, I do agree. The Steelers are in a must-win situation. So if you're just new and just tuning in, welcome. I am Kyle Johnson from CappersDirect.com, bringing you guys everything that you need to know about Cappers Nation. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Give everybody that's participating, including yourselves, a thumbs up and a round of applause for participating in the interactive group chat. If you're not participating in the group chat, you should. You guys have a chance to ask me questions, ask other people questions. A lot of great information gets passed back and forth, absolutely free. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, give everybody a like in the video, and let everybody know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to put in to bring you guys this show. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified every single time we go live or we put out a video. Dr. Franco, buddy, you've missed nothing really other than the free play we put out in so far the daily free play, which is the over 50.5 in the Steelers-Bengals game. And we're getting ready to start breaking down our second game and then more. But guys, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel right while you're watching this video. All you got to do is bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see the Cappers Direct logo. Just hover your mouse on it. Pops up a small little box. Click it. You'll be subscribed. If you're watching on your phone or your tablet, just turn it sideways like this. It pops. Scroll up a little. You'll see us. Sorry, Princess Chachu. You'll see a subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button and you're good to go. A lot of great benefits to being subscribed, guys, including instant notifications each and every single time we put out a free play. Guys, if we put out a video, there's a free play. Now, I'm never going to waste your time, make you guys come watch a video with nothing in it for you. All right? So make sure you subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, guys. Princess Chachu, what's my red alert? We don't have no red alerts here, all right? We also don't promote offshore sports books so we can make money when you lose. I'll tell you one thing. If we would have made money off when people lose, we would have made a killing yesterday because we absolutely killed people yesterday. Speaking of that, for everybody that's new to the channel, I'm going to run over that real quickly, all right? And I'm not just picking on any one service because I think just about every service other than us does this. And you're going to see this in many places. But sports services in general, there's a lot of shady ones out there. And I know you guys agree. One thing that you guys got to be careful for is people that don't want you to make money. We lost yesterday. We had a horrible day. I'm the first to admit it. It's a disaster. Many of my clients are on here live. Matter of fact, most of you are. And you guys all know we had a horrible, horrible day yesterday. And I don't want to make money unless you guys are winning. And remember, I'm betting the games myself. So while you guys had a horrible day, I had the same horrible day with you guys. And I get it. I get to take the blunt of it. You guys get pissed off and mad and upset because you guys are, paying for service. And I get it. Totally understand. I can take it. I'm a big man, and I've been doing this long enough. I know how to handle a losing day, losing week, losing month. It's not a big deal. Last week has not been the best, but we're going to bounce back today. But one thing sports services, the shady ones like to do, is they like to make money when you lose. And the way they do that, and this is more of a warning to you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are new to sports betting, especially with the legalization of sports betting going on in many states. A lot of you guys are new to the aspect of sports betting or getting plays from people on the internet, buying plays from experts or people that want to call themselves experts. But one of the biggest scams in the industry, and trust me, other services hate that I talk about this. They absolutely beg me not to talk about it. I get emails from them. We get nasty text messages. We get nasty comments on our YouTube because I rain on people's parade because people don't want me to expose what the scamdy cappers are doing. But one thing that they do is they promote offshore sports books. Now, it's okay to promote a sports book or another company, but if you're going to get paid money when people lose, I thought we're in this business to make people money. I know I am. I know everybody at Cappers Direct is here to make money for you guys, as well as us, because we bet all our own games. So when a sports service is making money off of you losing, it's absolutely ludicrous, to say the least. And one way they do that is by affiliate marketing with offshore casinos. Now, we're approached by offshore casinos every single week that they want to advertise on our YouTube channel. They want us to promote them, give you guys a bonus code to go enter, to sign up, and they're willing to pay us when you lose. We reject every single one of them, every single week. They ask every single week, and our response is the same. We will sell you advertising space, but we will not offer an affiliate marketing because I don't want to make a penny off you guys when you lose. That's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit, and it won't happen here. I promise you guys, you have my word, it won't happen here. If you ever see us promoting an offshore sports book or a local casino, it's because they're paying us outright. Never giving you guys a referral for an affiliate marketing. And here's the type of emails that we get. And I'm sure I'm pissing off a lot of people in this industry by doing this, and I really don't give a shit. All right, because I'm going to always shoot you guys straight. So I don't know how clear it is, but if you guys are able to see this, this email, this is from one of the largest offshore casino affiliate marketing companies, Asia Connect. It's just one of their names. They operate many of the same sports books that you guys are using currently, the big ones. All right, it's an affiliate marketing group that represents the largest group of offshore casinos on the internet. All right, and you can see she says her name is Ann from Asia Connect, which is an affiliate marketer. What they want to do is they want to offer us, for every client we refer to them, they're going to pay us outright, as well as give us revenue share. And if you read that fourth paragraph, you'll see not only you can earn a commission from the customer's turnover, you can also earn up to 25% revenue share from each customers that you get. So what that means, guys, what that means is anybody that we sign up or we send. So if you guys sign up over there, and then when you guys lose, we make money when you lose, 25% of whatever you lose. Here's our response, because we'll never participate in that bullshit. Hello, Ann. This is directly from me. We'd be happy to discuss advertising for your company on our website and internet show. I'm sorry, we do not accept affiliate marketing. We only allow advertisers who are paying to be an advertiser on our show. So, and I'm not just picking on just any one service. You can go see, we're probably one of the only services on the internet that does not have affiliate marketing with any offshore casinos. So you'll see it all over the place. Every offshore, almost every sports service does it. And guys, it's bullshit. So be careful. If somebody's referring you to a sports book, just know that they're making money when you lose. Yes, Brad, we gave out Wisconsin as a free play yesterday. So, John, do we get paid from... I'd prefer you guys not mention them on this show just because they're a bunch of ding-dongs. But yes, actually, John, we do get paid by them. All right? We do get paid by them. They send all their clients to us. After their clients are burned out, they end up here. Just ask Jesus and the boys. Ain't that right, Jesus? LGZ, we need a guaranteed Sunday pick. Dude, you're telling me we absolutely need a guaranteed Sunday pick. Absolutely. So, that is my Sunday morning warning to everybody. Guys, don't take a recommendation from a book with a referral code. Guys, if you guys want to know offshore books, I'll be happy to talk to them about what's out there. But I'm never going to give you a referral code, all right? I personally, I'm in Las Vegas. I'm sitting in my office. I'm here all day long. I've got the local betting apps. I've got Station Casinos. I've got the MGM one. I've got the new South Point app. Not a real big fan of it. I've got William Hill, CG Technologies that I opened up at the Silverton. I've got a local guy that I also bet. He usually gives the best lines, and it's on credit, so I don't actually have to leave to go anywhere. I also bet on 5 Dimes for fun. I've got a 5 Dimes account. 5 Dimes pays me in Bitcoin within 24 hours up to $50K at a time. As Mike's won. So if you guys want referrals, I can't give you a referral, but I can tell you which ones I like, and you can go take your grown-up decision and do your own research on which book best fits your needs. But just be careful taking a referral from another sports service. I don't know, Crypto. I've heard of his games from clients, but I've heard the same story as you, but I don't have any experience with them. Nick, yes, we're going to make up from yesterday. Stephen Davis, I will absolutely always tell it straight. I will always tell it like it is. That's one great thing you guys will get about me. Get from me. And I'm going to piss off people when I do it. I know it. And I don't care. I don't care. A lot of these people that just want to pop up in this industry, act like they've been here for years, and then they want to milk you for your hard-earned money. I'm in it to make you guys money, 100%. If I can't make you guys money long-term, then I wouldn't be here. Anyways, let's get back to the game day breakdown. Next on the docket, Indianapolis Colts, New York Jets. MetLife Stadium, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 Pacific, televised live on CBS. Game 259 and 260. Gonna be a great day, guys. Game 259 and 260. Line opened up at 3. Jets were favored by 3 to open up. As of last night, they were favored by 2.5. It is still sitting at 2.5 in most places. However, William Hill just dropped it to 2. The win has it at 1.5, although the win has been screwy all weekend long on their lines. But for the most part, offshore and here locally in Vegas, it's still sitting at 2.5. Total opened up at 45.5. It is now up to 47. It actually dropped as low as 45 on Thursday. And then now it is up to 47. That total has risen. Colts sitting 1-4 straight up, 2-3 against the spread. Jets are sitting 2-3 straight up and 2-3 against the spread. Some top team trends between the Jets and the Colts. Jets guys are on a 6-0-1 against the spread run versus opponents after playing New England. The Colts are just 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 games against the Jets. The Colts are 7-0 on the over on the road when playing in October. Good October game for high scoring on the road. Probably because of the weather. Guys, the Jets and the Colts. The Jets are 6-4 straight up, 6-4 straight up, and 7-3 against the spread, dating back to 2001. All right, now the last time these two teams played was on December 5th, 2 years ago, 2016. So throw everything that we know about that game out of the window. Colts beat them on the road, 41-10. But the Jets didn't have Sam Darnold or who they have today. Brad, absolutely. Sam Darnold has absolutely struggled to find the end zone. He will. He'll get his rhythm sooner or later. He will definitely get his rhythm. Guys, Colts versus Jets in Week 6. I mean, let's be honest. Who would have thought entering Week 6 that the Jets would have a better record with rookie quarterback Sam Darnold than Andrew Luck and the Colts? Luck in his return to the NFL, he's performed pretty good so far. I mean, 1,491 total yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and he's completed 66.5% of all his passes. Steele Woodruff. The Colts have had a tough schedule, yes, absolutely. They have not had any favors as far as scheduling goes this year. The Jets, on the other hand, guys, are coming off a big win against the Broncos, where they got huge gains from running back Isaiah Crowell and rookie quarterback Sam Darnold. They beat they beat the Broncos last week 34-16 in easy, convincing fashion. The Colts, they enter Week 6 after 2 straight losses, losing last week to the Patriots 38-24, and the week prior to the Texans 37-34. They definitely have a much more favorable matchup today against the Jets. Sorry, multitasking on my computer. Guys, Isaiah Crowell, he had 219 rushing yards on just 15 carries last week, and I'm going to be honest, I don't expect to see that again against the Colts defense that's allowing just 105 yards per game on the ground on average through 5 weeks. However, Crowell having another successful game running the ball will definitely open up play for rookie Sam Darnold, who he's going to have to be able to take shots downfield if he wants to keep up with Andrew Luck in this contest, I do believe. I absolutely do believe he's going to have to be able to take those shots downfield if there's going to be any chance that the Jets hang on to make this a competitive game. Jets got the better record, guys. But in my personal expert opinion, I don't know if you want to call it expert as after yesterday's shitstorm disaster, but in my opinion, guys, the Colts roll and everything points towards the Colts in this game. Colts averaging 23.6 points per game on offense, whereas the Jets are averaging just a point better than that at 24.6. The Colts have been allowing 27.6 points per game by opposing teams, where the Jets got the advantage there by giving up 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The Colts offense averaging 283 yards and 74 in the air and 74 on the ground. The Jets offense have been averaging 199 in the air and on the ground. The Colts defense has been averaging giving up 283 yards in the air and 107 on the ground. Very similar numbers for the Jets, giving up 267 passing yards per game and 105 on the ground. I think the Colts get the job done. I don't have an official free play, but I'll lean on this one. I do think the Colts get the job done, and we discussed this on this last Thursday. You know, I do think the Colts get the job done. However, if they can, if the Jets can get a running game going, they can definitely open things up for Sam Darnold, who has the capability to move the ball downfield on some big plays. The Jets do have the better defense, absolutely. But I do think Andrew Luck, in my opinion, gets the job done. So small lean. Small, reading some of the comments. Small lean on the Colts plus the 2.5. Either way, I think it's going to be a close game. And if the Jets somehow manage to pull off a win, I think taking the points with the Colts is a smart bet. I have been known to be wrong a few times, especially if you take a look at yesterday. We lost our guaranteed Saturday play, Steel Woodruff. We went over that earlier in the show. Good morning, Brian. Welcome to the show. Welcome from Canada. Hoop by night? Nope. Can't win them all. Can't win them all, that is for sure. We don't expect to either, although we expect to have a better day than we did yesterday. But, you know, it is what it is. It does what it does, and you move forward, and you have a big bounce-back day today. Speaking of bounce-back day, guys, we've got 2 big premium plays for all of our premium play clients today. If you guys want to get instant access to those plays, it's super easy. All you do is go to cappersdirect.com, click on that premium play tab. Get your purchase, make your purchase. It's instant access. Now, here's the cool thing, all right? We ran a special yesterday, and we're doing it again today. For anybody that's not on board for our premium plays, you can get 3 days of premium plays for just $149. Yes, they're normally $1,000 a week, $3,000 a month. They're not cheap, all right, guys? They're not cheap. I do get it, but they're on sale. 3 days for $149. Here's a link to it. Three days of premium plays for $149. Or better yet, we're still running that 5 days for $199. Infamous Weiner, yep, it was on the over the Miami game. The game that didn't see any scoring, and definitely had its chances. And I'm sure if we could have got that game tied up at the end going into overtime, you always know what happens in college football when it goes to overtime. That could be a 7-7 game going into overtime. Next thing you know, it's 42-42 in overtime, but, you know, it is what it is. So, yep, we did lose. We always admit when we lose. One thing that we do, we don't hide when we lose. We don't need to. We'll have a great bounce-back day today because that's what happens. So, guys, if you want to take advantage of the premium plays, just head over to the website, get instant access to the plays. They're already on the website, all right? So, moving right along, next game on the docket. Jacksonville Jaguars, Dallas Cowboys. AT&T Stadium. Arlington, Texas. Infamous Weiner, absolutely. Bad days build better days. Bad days build better days. It's the best way to describe it. Game 271, 272, guys. Jaguars, Cowboys. Jacksonville opened up as a 1-point favorite. A lot of overreaction here based on how the Cowboys finished their game last week. That line is all the way up to 3 minus $1.20. The win just bumped it to 3.5. Oh nope, they just bumped it back down to 3 minus $1.25, and the MGM Grand just moved it to 3.5. Everywhere else, all across the board, it seems to be at Jacksonville -3, minus $1.20. Line on that game opened up at 41.5. It is now down to 40. However, the station's casinos just dropped it to 39.5, with people pounding the under. Jacksonville, the Jaguars sitting 3-2 straight up, 3-2 against the spread. The Cowboys just 2-3 straight up and 1-3-1 against the spread. Jacksonville is 7-0 against the spread on the road against solid defensive teams, allowing less than 20 points per game. Dallas is 0-7 against the spread at home after playing a game that went into overtime. Dallas is also 6-1 on the under as an underdog. All right, guys. In the head-to-head trends, the over the total is 5-1 in their last 6 meetings between Jacksonville and Dallas. However, it's been a while since they met. All right, guys, it's been 4 years, almost a little over 4 years, 4 years and a couple days since the last time they met. So throw their last 4 meetings in a row going over out the window. Because last time I checked, Tony Romo is not in the NFL anymore. Dallas head coach Jason Garrett leads the odds to be the first coach this year to lose his position, guys. If you go and look up the odds on the coach who's most likely to lose his position, Jason Garrett leads all coaches in odds. He is the favorite to lose his coaching position first. And if the Cowboys lose today, we might just see that today. Curtis, I don't think he gets fired either. I mean, he's a puppet for Jerry Jones, so, you know, he's definitely leading the charge. That's why Dallas will win. As Russ just said, TJ Yeldon will again have to carry the ground game with the running back Leonard Fournette, who's set to miss his 4th game of the season. Luciano, you're right. Cowboys defense is not bad at all. You've got 2 great defenses between Jacksonville and Dallas, and you just got 2 offenses that just can't score a game. I mean, can't score in the game. And as Bud said, Dallas is hard to bet at home or bet against at home. As Russ just said also, Yeldon is one of 4 players in the AFC with at least 450 yards from scrimmage and 4 touchdowns. The Cowboys have scored a combined 83 points over 5 games for an average of 18 points per game, while picking up a total of 308 yards of offense per game on average. Offensive numbers are lacking and struggling. That is for sure. Dallas is full of problems on offense. Dak Prescott. Yes, Steele, we've lost a few days in a row. If you're a premium play client, you already know that. But you're not. I'm not sure why you have to repeat yourself 3 or 4 times. Ronald, yes, over 50.5 in the Steelers game was the free play that we gave away. And we're going to have another free play here in a minute, bud. Back to the Dallas problems on offense. Dak Prescott, guys, he's just not good. I mean, absolutely do not like the dude. His lack of moving the ball downfield, I don't know if it's his confidence to throw the ball downfield, but he just does not move the ball downfield enough or often. One thing, I mean, the Cowboys, their best asset is Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, he's a threat anytime you give him the ball. Why he's not getting the ball more is beyond me. As Russ just said, Dallas ranks 5th in the league in rushing, 135.8 yards, thanks to Elliott, but its offense is number 28 overall, and the passing game is a lowly 30th with 172 yards per game. Just last week, Ezekiel Elliott, he carried the ball 20 times for 54 yards. Absolutely, Dr. Franco, always honest. I will always be honest, that is for sure. Doesn't matter win, lose, or draw, or whatever the outcome may be. I will always admit to it, because that's what we do. We like to keep honesty. Honesty is the best policy. That I do agree. Guys, on the other side, I mean, get back to, one side we've got Dak Prescott shit in the bed. On the next, we've got Blake Bortles on the other side of the field, who ain't any better. I mean, God, this guy's hurt his team with a total of 7 interceptions on the year so far, with 8 touchdowns. So, you look at Dak Prescott, and then you look at Blake Bortles across the field, and I feel bad for these two teams. I really do. I really do. 7 interceptions through 5 games. I mean, it happens, but Blake Bortles is horrible. He's either hot, he's cold, or he's just not there. One thing that I do know, if DeMarcus Lawrence and the Dallas defensive line can get pressure on Blake Bortles, we should almost be able to be certain that we're going to see at least 1, maybe 2 turnovers at a minimum, courtesy of Blake Bortles. One thing that we do have, we've got 2 very strong defensive lines and defensive teams, limiting teams to under 20 points each, with 2 offenses who have a combined 36 points per game average between the 2. All right, that's when you take both teams between the 2. And as Michael just said, horrible play calling by Dallas. And Dak Prescott has 0 help outside of Ezekiel Elliott. One thing that I find funny is when people come in here and they harp on the record and they keep trying to hammer it. Oh, you lost the last couple days. You lost the last couple days. And they're not even a client. You lost. Okay, yep, we had a couple losing days. We're not going to lose forever. That's for sure. That's for sure. One thing that we're good at is nip him in the bud. Nipping it in the bud and getting right back to winning. Hey, Zeus, we all know where the comment came from. There'll be another fake account on here trolling us again. These guys can't make fake accounts fast enough. Lamont, we gave out 1 free play so far on the official free play on the over of the Pittsburgh Steelers game. Steelers Bengals over 50.5. Jesus. All right, guys. Free little lean on the Jacksonville Dallas game. It may be a trap. Thank you, Johnny. I'm glad you missed yesterday's free play because that one sucked. Little lean on this game, but if I had to give out a lean, I would take the under. But it may be a trap game, maybe why it's so low, so we all take it. But I'm actually not going to be, a lean. If you made me put a gun to my head and make me pick a side, I would take the under, and that's about it. Just because of the defenses of both teams and both offenses can't score for shit. But I'm not playing that game. I'm staying away from it. At least we don't have advertising for free streaming. I'm sure those robot accounts will magically pop up eventually again. You know? All right, guys. We got a couple more games to break down. We've got another free play to put you guys on. But first, what we are going to do, we're going to take this quick 30-second break, and we're going to come right back. I'm going to refill my cup of coffee in this next 30 seconds. We'll be right back. We'll see you guys in just a second. Guess who's back? Back again. Yep, we're back, so go tell a friend. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to Cappers Nation Sunday Game Day Edition, where we break down all things sports betting. One thing that I'm going to start doing more of. All right, Johnny, I will tune down the commercial next time. I do apologize. What it is the commercial's actually normal volume. However, we have it amplified so that you guys could hear me clearly. So I'll get that commercial turned down for you guys. LGZ just asked, why even mention a game if I'm not messing with it? Because a lot of people ask about that game. A lot of people want to know what we think of that game. Just because I'm not betting it doesn't mean that I'm not going to talk about it. First time startled this shit out of me. I will try and get that volume turned down next time, guys, for the commercial. Brian BetterX had $260,000 on Army minus 14.5. So just because I'm not betting it doesn't mean that we're not going to talk about it. But guys, welcome back. Welcome to the show. Your Sunday all things sports betting show. Everything about the NFL that we can talk about in 2 hours. Break down some games. Put you guys on free plays. And make you guys some money. Now, one thing that I want to do more of, okay? I'm a workaholic. I'm in the office way too much. Yes, my wife, I'm in the office way too much. But one thing that I want to do, because I did this a couple weeks ago, and I know I had a good reaction from a lot of you guys to actually see that we actually bet the games, that myself personally actually bets the games. We were in Laughlin for a weekend. We took a little family weekend down there, and I actually filmed one of the live shows down in Laughlin. And from the sports book, We had security checking on us while we were filming down there. But one thing that I did was, when I was done, I actually went live when I made a bet. So not only did you guys get to see free plays, but you guys got free premium play, free consensus play, and a free private play. And I don't even remember if the bet won or not. But I was betting, I think I bet 500 or 1,000 on a 3-teamer. Have I ever, Tony, sorry, I'll go back to my story. Tony just asked, have I ever changed my mind? Have I ever changed my mind from some of the comments? Not specifically from just the comments, because by the time we already do the show, we've already got our plays, and they've already been, I mean, our plays are already released to our clients. Our clients already have our plays. Clients already have the plays, and I'm not going to go back on them, that's for sure. Here we go with the troll again. I watched your early video, that's your house. Watch your first video, that's your house, not your office, LOL. I seen your last year NFL free play. My house? Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Here we go with the red alert guy again and his fake comments. I guess these guys just don't have clients or have absolutely nothing to do. Go live again at the same time as us. Let's see how it works out for you. Chida, what's my favorite casino in Vegas to make your bets? Again, for the record, like the umpteenth million time, sorry, not filming in my house. Yeah, Brian, we could definitely block the nerds and the trolls. Who thinks Mr. Dipshit from the other service should be blocked? Again. I mean, we blocked 2 of his accounts yesterday. This guy's got nothing better to fucking do, excuse my language, than come over here and try and convince you guys, yep, I'm filming in my house. I'm in my underwear, too. Look at that. We're taking the poll. We're taking the poll. Block, duh, do it. Karen, exactly. Bye-bye. Love it. All right. The consensus report is in. Hold on. Done. Bye, Felicia. You know what's funny? Is I do my little part where I talk about people doing affiliate marketing with the offshore casinos, and instantly the troll comes in. As my little 2-year-old would say. All right, back to the regularly scheduled talk. You notice a troll came in and we went from 2 thumbs down to 3. Thank you, Luciano. I actually wish I filmed in the house. Silver Fox Soldier. Yes, I do have a house. I've actually gone live from the house on 4th of July when I exposed this ding-dong. And their lies about where they were at. But whatever. Whatever. I actually wish I was filming at the house. I wouldn't have to get up at 3:15 in the damn morning. You know what I mean? So I could be here at 4, so I'm ready to film at 6. Anyways, back to the program. And yes, I actually own my house. I don't live on base housing. G&G, absolutely, man. Film from the house right next to the fridge. I got one of those TVs in the living room. All right. Anyways. Thank you, G&G. I do appreciate it. Yes. Mom's basement. Michael, no, not in the military anymore. I was in the Navy. I was. And I have nothing but respect for our military. I actually have a lot of military clients. Exactly, Johnny on the spot. Why, thank you. Very proud of my military service. Hold on, let me move the camera just a little bit. I can adjust it a little bit. That's my shellback certificate. There we go, move the camera back. I was a U.S. sailor at one point. Absolutely loved it. Poster boy, joined the Navy, see the world. Antonio, welcome. No need to thank me, guys. It was actually my pleasure. Join the Navy, see the world. I see more of this world on Liberty and ports. And I had an absolute blast doing it, let me tell you. Learned a lot. Had a blast. Got to grow up, see the world. Nothing but respect for everybody serving, even our fellow Canadians up north. Thank you for doing what you do. I have a handful of clients that are still active duty as well. Yes, Jesus, we're filming in Mom's basement. Devin, we got some free plays coming for you. See, Johnny on the spot, as a Marine, you saw lots of sand. As a sailor, I saw lots of bars. I'm not lying to you. Crypto Soldier, active duty. One of them. One of our clients. One of our faithful ones. Doing what he does to keep us safe at night. Thank you, Crypto. Yeah, I saw a lot of bars. In 2.5 years stationed overseas, we went to South Korea 17 times. Osan, Pusan, Chinhae, you name it. LGZ, you'll be watching from the poorhouse. Nah, we're going to hit today. We got some good stuff in store. And back to what I was saying, one thing that I'm going to start doing more of shortly is the casinos frown when you take out your phone and you go to the window. You got to hide it. They don't like you taking pictures. They don't like you filming. They don't even like you having your phone in your hand. You can't walk up to the window with your phone in your hand and say, I want 131 for 5,000, 129. You can't even look. You got to have it either written down or look at the board or have it memorized. But I've done it a few times where I film and I'll act like my phone's here. G&G, absolutely, yes. They practically teach you back in the day. I'll have my phone up here on my chest to try and hide it that I'm filming. They can't see the other side of the screen. But I went live a couple times while making actually my bets at the casino. And I thought it was awesome. And the response that I got from you guys. And so I'm going to start doing that more for you guys when I'm betting. I could probably figure out how to do it live when I'm on the internet. Ouch. Sorry to hear, Johnny on the spot. That's no good. The honorable discharge is, though, but thank you for your service. So, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing more live videos while we're at the window betting. Welcome for our first-time viewers. Welcome to the show, Cappers Nation. We go live every Saturday and Sunday where we break down college football, the NFL. We also go at 7 p.m. Eastern. But for everybody that's just tuning in and new to the channel, I want to show this video. Now, it is going to be a video, so watch your volume, guys, all right? Watch your volume of what it's like walking to the window. Because I know a lot of you guys have never been to Vegas or walked into a casino and actually made a bet there. You guys bet offshore or with a bookie. So I want to show you guys this. If the volume in the video needs to go up, let me know in the comments, and I'll let the volume go up, all right? But I'm going to turn down the volume right here, the output volume. So me talking is going to go down, but you guys are going to see the video. So let me know if the volume on the video needs to go up during the video, and I'll show you guys what it's like to walk up to a window and make a bet and what it's like. So I don't even remember if I won. This is from a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to start doing this. And this was a video that we filmed live on YouTube, and I'm going to do this a lot more for you guys here shortly. But here, watch this video.
Waiting on the same game as he was. Do you need my card again to make another bet?
No, on money line.
Oh, just money line?
Yeah, money line on both.
I'll be here. There's no money line on that?
Stacy,
Hey,
take your choice.
whatever.
All right, we'll do a parlay.
Okay.
Remind me
344. Can I buy it down a half a point?
Colorado for
So
myself?
35 even?
Uh-huh. And then 344 over.
Okay, so 55 and a half.
Uh-huh. That's same game, right? Yep. And then 360. Iowa, please.
Okay, for 3 and a half.
Yes. For 1,000.
So I can't do the over with Ohio because it's not 4 times the over number. So I can't only do one or the other.
We'll do Ohio State then. We'll keep Ohio State.
You still want it for 1,000?
Um,
I want to do it for less.
no, do it for
Is
1,000.
that like barbecue brisket?
I was hoping to make more. Do it for 1,000.
Yeah.
Is it the parlay? Or can I do separate?
No, it's just because it's too high. It's probably over minus 5,000.
But it's right.
Yeah.
Just the one?
Yeah.
That'd be 1,100 coming back to you. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,000 and 100.
And
All right, guys, we're back. So that's what it's like walking up to the window, and I want to start doing more of that with you guys live, showing you guys what we do on a daily basis. So let's jump right back into... Thank you, Chido. I do appreciate that. Let's jump right back into the game day breakdown. Princess Chacho, is it customary to tip the teller when you win? I do. We tip them $5, $10, $20 depending on what your hit is. Not always, because you remember, I mean, even if you went 1-1 on the day, you still lost juice, or you go 2-1, you make a little bit. You don't have to tip after everyone. Not everybody tips. They're very thankful when you do. If you get a good ticket writer, then yeah, take care of them. If you get one of the ones that are just a grumpy little ass, then I lay off of them. But let's jump right back into the game day breakdowns because we've got a couple more to go through. Next one we're going to go on, the Bears versus the Dolphins. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. 1 p.m. Eastern time, guys. Game 255, 256. Line on the game opened up at -1. As of Thursday, line was already -3.5. As of this morning, it had already moved to 4, guys. Bears -4 was the line. Total on that game opened up at 44, all the way down to 41.5. We do see that line. CG Technologies has 4.5. It has moved. Westgate just moved it to 5.5. MGM has it at 5.5. William Hill has it at 6. William Hill was the first one to put it at 6. And I think somebody just posted that in the comments. Bud just posted that. Tony just posted that. Absolutely huge overreaction line moving on that game. Bears sitting 3-1 straight up. 3-1 against the spread. Dolphins 3-2 straight up, 3-2 against the spread as well. Top team trends, Miami is 10-4-1 against the spread at home in their last 15 games against solid defensive teams allowing less than 20 points per game. Yes, guys, there's been some serious line movement on this game. Opened up at 1 and it is now Bears -6. Laying almost a touchdown, and I have no doubt in the next 2 hours we'll probably see 6.5, if not even higher. Johnny on the spot got him on Wednesday at -3. Wednesday was a great line. We gave him out. I do like him at 3, 6. I'm not sure. 6 plus 6 is a solid line right there. Chicago is 1-9 against the spread their last 10 games on the road on a winning streak of 3 or more games. One thing that you got to throw out, these statistics this year, because this Bears team is completely different than any other team. All right, guys? The Bears, 10-1 on the under against decent rushing defenses, yielding less than 3.9 yards per carry. And the head-to-head trend that I would say throw completely out the window because both teams are completely different. The underdogs are 5-1 straight up and against the spread in their last 6 meetings. However, they haven't met in 4 years. So take all that shit and throw it right out the window. So a lot of times people will say, you know, the statistics mean everything. You know, the stats don't lie. This doesn't lie. When you look at these stats, they haven't played each other in 4 years. Well, 3 years and 360 days to be exact. So you got to take that and shove it right down the shredder. Johnny on the spot just said, although he's got the Bears winning 34-13, he still likes 3 much better than 6. Huge move for the NFL. I absolutely agree with Johnny on the spot one here. I like the Bears at -3. I like the Bears at -3.5, -4. Moving it all the way to 6, and I'm pretty positive we will see higher than 6 before kickoff on this game. I honestly think it's already 6.5 at the Westgate. So 6.5 at Bet Online, 6.5 at the Westgate. I was just saying I'm positive we'll see 6.5 before. And the big money is coming in on the Bears, and as well as the public money. There's been some big sharp. I'm looking right now. There's been some big sharp action as well as some a lot of public action. And 6.5 scares me, although I do believe that the Bears roll all over the Dolphins today. I honestly really, really do. But I liked it at 3. I liked it at 3.5, and I don't like it at 6, 6.5. And I'm going to tell you right now, the numbers that they're going to show you to the public, all right, this is where it's misleading. If you go look up the numbers on VegasInsider.com, this is how inaccurate it is. It's saying 52% of all the money is on the Bears, 48% on the Dolphins. That's an incorrect number. That's the number they want you to think. They want you to think it's a 50-50 game. They were begging people to take the Dolphins plus the 3, plus the 4. Now that it's at plus 6.5, and I'm pretty positive we'll more than likely see 7 before long. MGM Grand just dropped it to 6 minus $1.15. If you're line shopping, the win still has it at minus 5.5, which is a bargain compared to what it is everywhere else. Bet Online, if you're betting online, has it at minus 6.5. And I'm pretty positive we will see 7 before long, even though majority of Vegas still has it at 6. The Westgate being the first to drop it to 6.5. Bookmakers got it at 6.5. UWagers got it at 6.5. GT Bets has got it at 6.5 for all of our offshore bettors. So I like it at -4. I like it at -3. 6.5, too much for me. Dr. Franco, you're going to send me a bottle of 119? Curtis just asked, what's the biggest sharp money move on the day? The biggest sharp money move is on the Bills. Everybody bets, every sharp bets the Bills every single week. We're going to actually talk about that game next. All right, guys, Dolphins enter this week's matchup against the Bears on a 2-game losing streak after losing to the Bengals last week 27-17 and the Patriots the week before 38-7. Khalil Mack continues to be a dominating force for the Bears defense, which is the second-ranked defense, allowing 16.3 points per game. Khalil Mack, straight up, guys, making lives miserable for the other team. Guys, the Bears' ground game, they've been averaging 121 yards on the ground, which has definitely allowed things to open up for Mitchell Trubisky in the air in the passing game, which we saw last week. The Bears are a very young team, all right? A young team on the road now as a big favorite, all right? As a slight favorite when they opened up at -1 or even -3, -3.5, and then -4 this morning. Still a very young team. They do have a dynamite and talented offensive play calling coach in Matt Nagy. We're going to see just how well, he's got his team on the road. 6.5 scares me, guys. Bears averaging 27.8 points per game. Whereas the Dolphins averaging just under 20 at 19.8. Bears defense limiting teams to a dismal 16.2 points per game, where the Dolphins have been giving up 23.4. The Bears offense averaging 219 yards in the air and 121 on the ground. And Dolphins offense averaging 192 in the air and 96 on the ground. Bears defense limiting teams to 230 yards. Yeah, limiting teams. 230 yards in the air. However, their run defense, 64 on the ground. Dolphins defense allowing teams to put up 274 in the air and 109 on the ground. Guys, we had a strong lean on this game at the Bears -3.5 when we were putting this together. We liked it at 4. 6.5 is scary. I'm going to change that from a lean to laying off just because that line movement is way too big for me to want to participate. It's now 6.5 in more than one casino here in Vegas and more than one place offshore. I don't like that line movement one bit. Reading through your guys' comments. Russ just said Miami leads the NFL with 10 interceptions, with cornerback Xavier Howard sharing the league lead with 3. A tease on Chicago might not be a bad idea, Princess Chacho. May not be a bad idea. All right, guys, we're going to roll into the next game on the docket, including a free play for you guys. As Russ said before, going back to the last game real quick, the Dolphins, who were outscored 24-0 in the fourth quarter and have allowed 2 defensive touchdowns to the Bengals the week prior. Next game on the docket, Buffalo Bills, Houston Texans. Another high-spread game we're going to talk about. NRG Stadium, Houston, Texas, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, CBS. Game 267, 268. Johnny on the spot just said the Bears are still minus 5.5 at Mobile Sports Betting AG. Houston opened up as a 10-point favorite. A 10-point favorite against the Bills. Before filming the show, the line was at 10. It is still at 10. We haven't seen one movement, except on the total. Total opened up at 41. The total is now down to 40. The Bills sitting 2-3 straight up, 2-3 against the spread. Have a better winning record against the spread than the Texans. Texans sitting 2-3 straight up. Same with the Bills, and 1-3-1 against the spread. Buffalo is 35-24-1 against the spread, against a weak defensive team allowing more than 24.5 points per game. Houston is 1-8-1 against the spread the last 10 games at home, against lesser passing teams averaging less than 6 yards per attempt. Buffalo is 6-1 on the under in their last 7 games before playing the Colts. Not sure how much that's going to affect on today's game. Head-to-head trend, guys. Another one that you got to throw right out the window. Favorites are 4-0 straight up and against the spread in the last 4 meetings. However, they haven't met in 3 years, so throw that right out the window. All right, guys. Deshaun Watson coming off his best game of the season last week by far in a thrilling overtime win over Dallas, winning 19-16. Watson was 33 of 44, passing for 375 yards, only 1 touchdown, but he did have 1 interception. He had 10 rushes for another 40 yards on the ground as well. DeAndre Hopkins led the charge for the Texans in the passing game. He was targeted 13 times. He hauled in 9 catches for a total of 151 yards, and he was held scoreless as well. Watson was listed as questionable as he got banged up pretty good because of a poor offensive line last Sunday. He will be playing today. Believe it or not, for many days so far this week, there was no line on this game at the sports books here in Vegas. We all predicted the line would be right around 7-8. Some thought it would be right around 9. The line opened up at 10, and there's been 0 movement since. There was no line on the game for a while because of the fact that we did not know who would be starting for the Texans, but Deshaun Watson will be under center. For the Bills, rookie quarterback Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, guys, they're coming in off a narrow 13-12 victory over Marcus Mariota and the Titans last week. The season is early for the rookie quarterback who has not started every game, but we are seeing one thing with Josh Allen. All right, guys, we're seeing he is very capable of playing in the NFL. He is capable of making NFL decisions on the fly, as well as making things actually happen for his team. Unlike the play that we've seen early from Jets quarterback Sam Darnold, Josh Allen is showing NFL maturity very, very quick, very, very early, and he is able to make things happen, especially airing it out downfield. The Bills defense, guys, has performed quite well considering what the experts here in Vegas were expecting before the season started, limiting teams to just 3 touchdowns a game at 21 points, and keeping teams to an average of 331 total yards of offense per game or less. All right, guys, the Houston defense has struggled defending the pass so far this year. No doubt about it that they are led by some of the best pass rushers in the game with J.J. Watt, J. Donovan Clowney, and no doubt, guys, these two will be all over Josh Allen and giving them their warm welcome into Houston. They will be in his face all day long. They're going to try and get to him. They're going to try and put him on his rear. All right, guys. Bills averaging a whopping 12.6 points per game, leading the league as the worst offensive team in the league. However, we're going to see those numbers start to change, I do believe, as they pick up some steam and build some confidence in their rookie quarterback. Texans offense, Not much better, averaging 23 points per game. Two low-scoring offenses, two defenses that are able to limit teams. All right, guys, Bills limiting teams to 23.6 points per game. Texans limiting teams to 24.8 as well. The Bills offense averaging just 122 yards in the air, 99 on the ground, and somehow they have 2 wins on the season, and they've covered the spread 2 out of 3 times as well. Texans offense averaging 307 yards in the air with Deshaun Watson, 116 on the ground. They're just not getting in the end zone as much as the Texans would like. The Bills defense limiting teams to 235 yards in the air and keeping them under 100 yards at 96 yards on the ground, whereas the Texans defense, very, very similar numbers, giving up 34 more passing yards at 269 per game and 1 less rushing yard at 95 yards per game rushing against one of the best defensive lines in the game and with some pass rushers in J.J. Watt and J. Donovan Clowney, which to me is very, very surprising that they're giving up 95 yards per game. But it is the NFL, and there are the best running backs in the league going up against them. So, free play on this game. And as Russ just said, Buffalo has 8 recorded takeaways in the last 3 games. Free official play on this game. We are rolling with the Bills plus the 10. Bills plus the 10 on this game. So Bills plus the 10. Sorry, reading through some of the comments. As Russ just said, Buffalo is 2-3 despite possessing the lowest scoring offense in the NFL, which has yet to crack 300 total yards in a game. I think they crack it today. So there's your free play, another free play. I'm going to put that in the comments for everybody. I will be riding with the Bills plus the 10. They're probably not going to win outright, but I'll take the 10 any day. So that's that one, guys. The Sharps are all on the Bills. The Sharps have rode the Bills all year long. Dr. Franco, we gave out 2 free plays today. And some leans, 3 more leans. Josh Allen, as Russ just said, guys, Josh Allen has been effective running the ball, but has thrown 5 interceptions so far and just 2 touchdown passes while being sacked a league-high 19 times. The Bills' offensive line needs to protect their rookie quarterback a little bit better than what they're doing. But I think it'll. I don't think it's going to be a blowout in Houston. I really don't. I may be wrong on this one, but I do not think it's going to be a whopping blowout. Cappers Direct. Yeah, the free play, it's in our daily free play video. Or if you go watch the video we're filming live right now, we gave away 2 free plays in it. You can watch it on our website, cappersdirect.com, or you can watch them right on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/cappersdirect. Yeah, cappersdirect.com. How'd you get the phone number? Where'd you find the phone number at? Oh, you got it from a friend? Okay. Yeah, no problem. You know how to call, but you don't know where to find us at. Interesting. You're welcome, Dr. Franco. Again, guys, over at Cappers Direct, we've got 2 big premium plays today. Premium plays are on sale for a show special. Buy 3 days for $149 of our premium plays. You're going to get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for $149, as well as you can get 5 days for $199 as an added bonus. For $50 more, you'll get 2 extra days for $199. And anybody that purchases it from the show between now and kickoff, if you purchase the 5-day for $199, the company will add in 2 extra days, so you'll end up with 1 full week for $199. But you guys got to do it before the games kick off. CappersDirect.com. Click on the Premium Play tab. Matter of fact, I'm going to post a link in the comments. There's a link in the comments. So you can get 3 days for $149, or you can get 5 days for $199, and we'll throw in an extra 2 days of our premium plays. You end up with a week. So, yes, Brian, 7 p.m. Thursday will be the next live show. We'll have another free play out for Monday Night Football like we do every single week. That video will be out later this evening, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. And guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody that participated in the live chat. If you haven't already done so, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. Give everybody a thumbs up for all the participation. Everybody posting their plays that they like. Exactly as Retro just said. Can't understand that Miami move. Osweiler is no better than Tannehill. Absolutely same quality, shitty quarterback. But guys, do us a favor. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. Let us know you appreciate everybody participating in the live chat. And if you participate in the live chat, thank you. Thank you for everybody that tuned in for viewing the show. We do greatly appreciate it. Everybody have a blessed day. As Mike just said, thank you, Mike. You too as well to everybody. We'll be back live Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, where we break down all things sports betting and put you guys on even more free plays, leans for all week long. And remember to always bet responsibly. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. I'm going to post the number to our office right here in the chat. 888-561-8923. Hoop by night, yeah, we need to get that beer bet rolling again. There's my direct email, Kyle@cappersdirect.com, if you guys have any questions as well. You want to directly send me an email. Or you can email the company, cd@cappersdirect.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for subscribing to the YouTube channel. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get automatic notifications each and every single time we go live. Because when we go live, we put out free plays for you guys. So, with that being said, enjoy your guys' Sunday. Any questions? Make sure you go to the website, cappersdirect.com. Pick up a package of premium plays. Get on the premium plays and start making yourself some money today. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for making this the #1 live show here on YouTube, especially with user participation. Absolutely. All right, guys. Thanks, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.